Obviously, one of the biggest stories of this week is Donald Trump's refusal during a press conference earlier this week to commit to a peaceful transfer of power, something that he has repeatedly hinted at essentially since the very beginning of his administration, talking about staying in office longer. Maybe they're not going to, be nice. Maybe they're not going to let it happen. Maybe there's going to be election interference. But I think overall, the thing we all have to accept is the fact that no matter what happens in November, Donald Trump is never going to accept the results of this election. As our good friend and fellow progressive talker David Pakman pointed out, he's not even going to accept the results of the election if he wins, because he didn't even do that in 2016. Here's what Pakman tweeted. He said, Trump still hasn't accepted the 2016 popular vote results in an election he won. Of course he won't accept results that show Biden winning. David is 100% spot on with this. And that's something we all have to come to grips with. Aside from the obvious tyrannical facts that we're having to deal with his his campaign saying that they have a contingency plan to help rig the election. That's terrifying. We should be worried about that. But we also have to deal with the somewhat comical portion of this administration. And that is the fact that we're going to hear for the rest of Donald Trump's life how unfair this election was. Even if he wins, we're still hearing about the non-existent 3 to 5 million voters who voted in 2016, but they were not allowed to vote. They were illegal voters, some of them illegal immigrants voting. And his base actually buys that crap. They actually think he's telling the truth. What he's doing is trying to soothe his very fragile ego because he lost the popular vote by 3 million votes. And that's what's going to happen this year. Even if he wins, he's going to claim that he won by an even larger margin than what the actual votes show. He's going to claim that a certain percentage of Joe Biden's votes, whether Trump wins or loses, he's going to say a portion of Biden's votes, all illegals. How many millions is it going to be? Well, we'll have to wait till after the election to see. How many people voted twice for Joe Biden? We'll have to wait till after the election to see what kind of number Trump cooks up in his own head about that. So in the inconsequential terms of Trump not accepting the results of the election, he's never going to accept the results of the election. In his head, he's going to win by like 800 million votes. And that's only a slight exaggeration. I'm not kidding. In his head, he is 100% going to think that he won. I genuinely believe that he genuinely believes that he won the popular vote in 2016. There were just several million illegal voters. I truly believe that he truly believes that. At first, it may have started off as a lie, but it's one of those things where he personally said it so many times that even his own brain started thinking, you know what, that's probably right. I've heard this guy say it so many times. That has to be what happened. That's not what happened, by the way. Based on all the polling we have right now, Joe Biden's going to win the popular vote. Now, that could change after Tuesday's debate, 100%. I've been saying that for months now. But if Joe Biden pulls off a good, solid debate performance Tuesday evening, he's won the popular vote. Whether or not he wins the electoral vote is another story, and that is where the concern comes in. Trump's campaign has the contingency plan, they call it, in place to help steal the electoral college vote. So that's something to be concerned about. But in terms of not accepting the election results, yeah, we're going to have to listen to Donald Trump bitch about what happened in 2016 and 2020, even though it's completely fabricated. We will be listening to him say this for the rest of his life. Let's just hope that we don't listen to him bitch about it for 4 years serving a second term. One of today's video sponsors is Surfshark VPN, and right now they have an exclusive offer for our Ring of Fire viewers. Just go to surfshark.deals/Ring of Fire, and you can get 83% off of a 2-year subscription to Surfshark VPN, plus 3 months free. This makes your monthly membership only $2.21, which is a phenomenal price for online security. Right now, the internet has not been as insecure as it is today as any other point in its history. And it's only getting more unsecure. So you have to do whatever you need to protect yourself. And using a VPN is absolutely one of the best and most effective ways you can do that. And Surfshark has phenomenal features. You can use it on unlimited devices. You can whitelist certain websites that you use on a regular basis, like your banking website, that don't allow for VPN use. You can use it to go through multiple different countries so you can surf securely and access information that otherwise might be out of reach for you. So again, go to surfshark.deal/ringofire. You can enter code ringofire at checkout, or just click the link in the top of the video description below to get 83% off a 2-year deal plus 3 months free of Surfshark VPN.